What's up, Brandon Smitley here, BrandonSmitley.com, bringing another training log video with commentary, week 2, day 2, my volume trainings, the last week of that, some leg work, really just gonna have some fun, pump some more volume around. You're gonna see me getting some breeze for a little bit. Just an overall, pretty fun day. Start things off with some seated leg curls with the band, 4 sets of 20, standard pre-exhaustion kind of technique. Really like this with the band and seated. You get a really good hamstring contraction and catches up to you pretty well. I then decided to jump in the briefs and do some box squats. I worked up to like around 300, I think, raw with 2 chains per side, and then basically threw the briefs on, worked up to 3 plates, and then kept adding chains per side. This was my top set of 335 for 8. With 160 pounds of chain on there, so we are close to 500 pounds at the top. Definitely felt really good. Definitely the briefs definitely don't fit the way they need to, but again, just having some fun and a way to make that a little less stressful and still get some leg work in, because that's 8 are pretty heavy. Then had some Bulgarian split squats. Did 3 sets of 10 plus 10, so you do 10 full reps and then 10 partials up out of the hole, and then switch legs. This is a way to actually fry your glutes and your hamstring, that tie-in area. Really just a great exercise, honestly. I'm probably going to use these even some of my powerlifting training for accessory work, just because the amount of blood flow that I got to my legs in such a short amount of time was incredible. So didn't have to use much weight either. I think these were 30s or 35s, and usually I'm doing split squats. I think I'm somewhere in the 50 to 60 range for sets of 20. So that right there shows the difficulty of the time under tension. They went to some band TKE squats. I've done these tons of times and have posted on them quite a few times. This is basically my leg extension alternative. After all the other stuff I did, my legs were pretty much fried. This basically rounded out my quad work. And then you're going to see here, I'm going to do 100 Sumo stiff leg deadlifts with 185 pounds. Got this idea from Laura Phelps. I sped it up really fast. This sucked. I'm not going to lie. I wasn't sure if you're supposed to touch the ground or not, to be honest. So some touched the ground, some didn't, but it was still stiff legs. I actually ended up getting a little bit of exhaustion headache during this. That's something that's kind of reoccurring in my training history. It's been a long time since I had one, and I got another one doing this. I think it's just from 1, high reps, 2, going up and down with that hinging pattern, and 3, kind of holding my breath in certain reps. So I think that was probably not the best thing, but it'll be alright. After I end up finishing it, I felt okay. Honestly, I feel like I could have did it in much faster time had I not had that exhaustion headache, because the fatigue part for my hamstring and glutes was fine. Even my cardiovascular system felt to be like it was keeping up rather well. But for whatever reason, that exhaustion headache was really what was bothering me. So I sped it up. You're going to see me walk around, all that kind of stuff, but I thought I'd at least throw it in there so you could at least watch me do something stupid, but incredibly light, and get a ton of blood flow into the backside. So that's all I've got. Thanks for checking in, and as always, keep up with all my stuff over on Elitefts.com.